Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Amnesia and Science, Chapter 4. The name I've settled on for this one is Chaos and Kabara. Now, and that's my cat, yes, hello. Last we left off, the party had set off down the mountain, hoping to get to the settlement of White Cliff, also keeping an eye out for anything they may encounter. And they did. They encountered a small group of pigmen who were not the nicest of welcomers, but at least the party walked away with some strips of bacon. Later on, as they explored the outpost, they found, they ended up being chased by a gigantic spider known as a sand spider. It has chased them out of the outpost, and now it is confronting them. And first up for the attack, O'Malley, you're up.
Back.
And yes, I know I had a slip up when I was saying that.
I'm gonna do a firebolt.
All right, roll damage.
I gotta roll the hit first. And that is a 20.
Right. That hits.
Let's see what the damage is. 6.
Just 6.
Yeah. Sorry. Not very
You're,
good.
no, you're
Let's
fine.
see.
All right, do you want to do a bonus action?
Yes. I'm wondering if there's, what's the words am I looking for? I was gonna kind of do like an insight check. Like a stat check on it.
All right, what are I guess that can work as your second action. What are you looking for specifically for your roll?
See if I can recognize the species. I just know it's a
Um,
giant fucking spider right now so far until I roll.
uh, this would be history check.
Okay. Let me roll it.
History check.
15.
15. With that roll, no. Like you think you know what this species of spider is, but it is new to you.
Damn. Okay then. Next.
Next up is Miberith.
So while running away, I twist my body around, aim my arrow, and fire.
Right.
I would have gotten an advantage because of my nat 20, but since I'm running while firing, it's going to be disadvantage, so just normal roll.
All right. What did you roll to hit?
So that is going to be
First, what did you roll to hit?
a nat 20.
I did not hear you.
Huh.
All right, that hits, so double the damage.
So it's 20 points of piercing damage.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's going to be 10 points of thunder damage.
All right.
So a total of 30 points of damage.
Will that be your turn?
Yep.
All right, Parma, you're up.
We attacking the spider?
Yes.
Okay, I guess I'll use my S sickle. Cause why not? Hi, midnight. What?
Your storm sickle, that's what it's called.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna use that.
All right.
Let me roll the hit.
Since the info,
I'm gonna use brute strength. I am gonna use brute force though.
All right.
So. Hold on, I'm just reading information real quick.
You're fine. If you need the precise info about it, I can send it to you.
For the storm sickle?
Yeah.
Sure, you can toss that to me.
Give me a sec. Midnight, get off of my computer.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the info. All right, here's the info. You're using brute force, so you have so much damage you're gonna do to this thing.
It better be a one shot. I swear, this better be a one shot then.
Did you roll to hit?
Hold on. Let me check if I even have any modifiers.
Brute force early levels doesn't do a whole heck of a lot of damage. It's only like an additional D4.
That's fine. But I'm using my sickle and brute force at the same time.
Your attack bonus for both sickles is a +4, so you roll a d20 and add 4.
Okay, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Does a 17 hit?
Yes, it does.
Alright.
So your damage is a 1d6 plus 2d4. Dang.
Okay, 8. Okay, hold on. Attack bonus, 8 plus 4.
No, the attack bonus is when you're hitting. You roll for damages. You roll the 1d6 and the 2d4, and you add those.
Okay. Yeah, no, it's 8.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, that's how much I'm hitting.
All right. Will that be your turn? Want to do a bonus action?
I'm not gonna do anything else. That'll be the end of my turn.
All right. Next up is the sand spider. And it's going to focus on the one who did the most damage to him, and that's going to be Mibrith.
I'm doomed.
It is going to reach up one of its legs and try to impale you. Does a 18 hit?
Yes.
You take 15 points of piercing damage. You know what you guys better pray does not happen with the leg attack? If I roll a critical hit with this attack, the damage will be 3 times as much.
Oh yeah, also, Parma does get a opportunity of attack.
Do you want to make an I mean, the thing hasn't moved back. Isn't the only opportunity attack is only when it's moving?
Yeah, but since I was running away, it had to reach for me in regard, so it had to move.
Is that how it works?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Parma, do you want to do an opportunity attack on it?
Yes.
All right. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna use my ice sickle now.
Okay.
And attack.
Roll the hit.
14 plus 4 is 18. Does 18 hit?
Yes.
Alright, cool. Let me check. 1d6 plus 1d6.
Yeah.
And still using that brute strength, so that's also an adding on with a d4.
Mm-hmm.
15.
Alright. And that will be the end of its turn. Next is Dr. Chilzer, you're up. Ryan!
I had to go help with groceries. Chill out, dude. Gotta help put them away. My turn, yes?
How many groceries were there?
It was a grandma shopping trip.
Okay, no, then my apologies. Those kinds of trips, my apologies. I understand them perfectly well.
The last I remember, there's Big Spooter, yes?
Yes, and it's your turn to attack.
Well, seeing as spiders...
Brian, you want a cookie?
Not right
Robbie,
now, thank you, though. I'm just gonna cast Firebolt at it. because fire and spiders don't really mesh well together.
All right, roll to hit.
I rolled a 7. I don't think
does
that
not
hits.
hit. Do you want to do a bonus action?
Um,
Don't you still have a?
I think
cannon?
I do. I believe it was
A force
force.
ballista. Yeah, it was a force ballista.
Yeah, I'm gonna just have him fire at it.
Roll to hit.
Yeah. That's a 10. I don't think that does
No,
anything.
neither of those hit. All right, that's your
Okay.
turn. Up next is the guard drake. Is going to try to attack one of its legs. That is a 23 that hits. The spider takes 10 points of piercing damage. It's going to try to back away. In response, the spider's going to try to impale him with one of its legs. An 18, which hits. The guard drake takes 7 points of piercing damage. That will be its turn. Kupari, you're up.
Okay. I'm gonna go with the bolt because that one seems to be doing a lot more damage lately.
All right.
All right. 11.
That does not hit.
Oh. That. Well, I've done all I can do.
Want to do a bonus action?
I'm good.
All right. Up next is Olimar, the half-orc healer. He is going to cast Cure Wounds on you, Mibrith. All right, Mibrith, you are healed for 19 hit points. And that will be his turn. Up next is Barry. Barry's just going to remain on the defensive for now, like just slightly tuck into his shell. And that will be his turn. Up next is Dimva, the firecracker dwarf. She is going to heft up her right. Excuse me for a second.
The cat, though.
I think the cat's trying to be a DM herself.
Mm-hmm.
All right. She is going to lift up this massive hammer and charge at the spider. And you guys watch. She slams the hammer. Right, and this will be a. Let me see how much. Oh, never mind. She slams the massive hammer into the ground, battering itself and its foes and it sends out a massive fiery shockwave. Parma, Barry, Kupari, and O'Malley make Constitution saving throws. Alright, you all succeeded, so you will only take half the damage. You all take 5 points of fire damage.
Ooh.
I believe that will be it. We're back up to O'Malley.
I was thinking I can try to do Sacred Flame.
Okay.
But it'd be the first time I've done it because I don't know what to do. It has to roll a Dex saving throw.
Okay. Dex saving throw. All right. Does it have advantage or disadvantage, or just a simple roll?
I think it's just a simple roll.
Okay, so Dex, it's a 15.
So you failed.
Okay.
So, okay, let me roll for damage. 8! Yeah, 8 damage.
Okay. Thought it was going to be a more grandeur attack, but alright.
No.
Will
I
that be your,
could probably...
will that be your
I'm
turn?
gonna
Or
try
do you...
to... Sorry.
Go ahead, go.
I was gonna try to see if I can find any weak spots. What would that
Um,
be?
if you're trying to do that, I would say roll... I'm trying to test something's weakness. I would say roll survival, because I feel like that would be like a hunter trying to figure out its prey's weakness.
21. Dirty.
From what you can tell about this thing, it seems you are lucky that it's not underground, because it has better advantage there, because it's because you could tell it's like an ambusher.
Mm-hmm.
Aside from that, it outside of maybe attacking its legs one at a time, maybe ripping them off, it doesn't look like it has any other weaknesses.
Oh, okay. I guess I'll report that to the rest of the party.
Guys, we gotta attack the legs. Oh, hello, beautiful.
Anyway, that's been my turn.
Mibrith, you're up.
Alright. So from the distance,
How far back we talking?
I am about, say, 40 feet away.
Okay.
I'm a fire at the legs.
Which leg? And any particular, like one of the front ones, one of the back ones, like.
I'm gonna go for the one that I can aim at for easiest first, and it's gonna be the front left.
All right. Roll to hit.
Does a 26 hit?
Where specifically are you aiming? Like the joints, anything?
Yeah, I'm going for like a knee joint.
A 26 to hit. That does it.
Yep. So that is going to be 9 points piercing plus 4 points thunder. So that's going to be 13 points total.
Okay. That be your turn?
Yes.
All right. When it hits its... Oh, good.
I'm just 10 feet out of range to do a charge.
As it hits the joint, the creature lets out a roar, and its leg does slightly buckle, but it does shake it off.
Not bad. And that is going to be the end of my turn.
Okay. Parma, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna use the icicle again and attack.
Roll to hit.
Does a 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
Perfect.
And what are you aiming for again?
I'm aiming at the spider. I'm gonna try aiming it at the head. Or something. I don't know exactly. I'm just aiming at it.
I think it would mostly reach its legs, but I mean, up to you.
I guess I'll do the legs then.
Alright, roll damage.
I'm also using the brute strength again.
You want to attack the same joint that Mibrith hit?
I don't know. I might as well keep doing the same thing I've been doing, which is just like attacking by its body. If it's like close enough, I guess. I don't know.
Alright, that's fine. Alright, roll damage.
Okay. 8 damage, I guess. It took 8 points of damage.
All right. Will that be your turn?
Yeah.
All right. It's now the spider's turn. And it's going to now focus on you, Parma. And it's going to reach down and try to bite you.
Okay.
Does a nat 1, 9 hit.
That is an auto fail if it was a nat 1.
Like it just chomps the ground in front of you, it just missed the thing right in front of you, so it just chopped the ground in front of you. You're just like, I'm right here.
I don't know.
That will be its turn. Dr. Chilzer, you're up.
Right. So if we going for taking the leggies off,
Aiming for the same joint that Mibrith hit.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
What could I have that's slicey?
Well, I mean, you also have arrows.
I do.
I don't know if your legs can. I don't know if you designed the legs to actually be slicers, like Doc
You
Ock.
know, I feel like this hammer isn't made for fighting, but I'm gonna use it anyway.
Break the
you know what?
knees!
I'm gonna steal his knee. It's gonna be like the doctor when he taps your knee with the little ping hammer.
All right. If you're
Um,
gonna. I imagine you're gonna use your legs to propel yourself up and like bring the hammer down, like in a very cool visual.
Sure, why not?
Okay, roll to hit.
I rolled a 5. I'm just gonna like go over him and be like, "Whee!"
Like you jump too hard.
You
You're like,
just see him like jump up. He's like got the hammer. He's just
no, you jump. No, you jump off and you collide with the mountain, but next to it. Like, ah! Ow, 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 ow! Like you just tumble down.
bones.
Will that?
You know what? I have the bonus action. I will have.
Yeah,
I'll have a little buddy fire. Hey, that's a 15.
that hits.
Okay, and if I'm looking at that, that's 2d8. Where's my d8s? I got them around it. There's 1. There's 2. Perfect. That's a 9.
Okay. The guard Drake's up next. He's going to do a multi-attack this time. He's going to make 2 attacks at one of the legs. It jumps at the leg that you guys have been trying to attack, and a 15 hits, so it chomps down on the leg, and that is 11 piercing damage. Then with its tail, it's going to sweep with its tail, and that's a 10, so it does not hit. But with the damage that the bite did, I'm going to say the front joint of its leg was torn and it's like slightly loose now, causing it to like cry out in pain. And that will be Gardrake's turn. Kapara, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna go with the breath attack.
You gonna try to hit the leg again, like the others?
Yes.
All
Yes,
right.
I am.
All right. You don't have to roll for this, so I guess roll damage.
All right. D6, please.
But the spider does have to roll a dex save.
Oh, right. That's a 7.
Oh boy. Please, 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 D6, give me mercy this time. Are you kidding me? It's a 1.
I will say though, with the damage done by the acid, the piece of the leg that's been torn does like melt off, and the spider does like slit out a big screech of pain.
Oh, okay. That's good.
Olimar, he is going to as a bonus action, use Divine Eminence, and he's going to expend a spell slot and that causes his melee weapon, which is his mace, to deal extra radiant damage. So he's going to try to attack the other leg. That is a 16 that hits. The creature takes 16 points of damage, 11 of it being radiant. So the spider's buckles again and starting to see that its legs are doing no good. Alright, up next is Barry. He is going to take his claws, come out of his shell, take his claws and try to swipe at its legs. 19, that hits. It takes 6 points of slashing damage. Then he's going to go back into his shell. And that will be his turn. Next is Dimva. He is not going to do the same attack as before. She's instead going to take her hammer, her wrecking maul, and charge at the thing. A 22. That hits. The leg takes 10 points of bludgeoning damage and 3 points of fire damage, so 13 total. And not only does its leg crack under the pain, it also gets knocked back. It also stumbles back 15 feet. It's caught off guard. And O'Malley, it's back up to you.
I guess I have Thunder Wave and we're outside, right? Or will that hurt everybody?
I'm pretty sure that would hurt everyone.
Or just the people within the radius of the spell.
Which would be...
It'd be everybody.
Yeah.
Gosh, I do not have powerful stuff. I guess I can try another Firebolt.
Alright, roll to hit.
19 to hit.
That hits. Where are you aiming?
One of its legs.
Do you want it to hit the other damaged front leg?
Yeah.
Alright, roll damage.
8.
Alright.
Oh gosh.
Alright, will that be your turn?
I mean, I feel like that's all I can do. I don't know what else I can do for a bonus action.
Alright, Mibrith, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna move forward 10 feet just so that I'm at least now 30 feet away.
Uh-huh.
Fire.
Roll to hit.
Does an 18 hit?
Yes.
Alright. So then that is going to be 8 points of piercing plus 1 point of thunder.
Alright.
And then for my bonus action, aiming at that same leg, I'm gonna run full force, turn around, and buck it in the shin.
Roll to hit. Didn't you already do your actions when you moved forward?
Well, yeah, charge is a bonus action.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah, I moved, I did my action, now I'm doing my bonus action.
Okay, I got roll to hit.
19.
That hits.
That is going to be 8 points of bludgeoning damage to his shins.
It has lost the upper portion, the front portion of its other front leg. Parma, it's up to you. This thing is looking pretty scared. Not scared, more surprised.
Alright. Well, gonna hit it again, because why not? With the icicle again, because yeah. And I'm using brute strength.
Alright, roll to hit.
13 plus 4, 13,
17.
14, 15, 16, 17? Does that hit?
Yep.
It does?
Yep.
Alright, cool. He takes 10 hits of damage.
And you want to do a bonus action, or?
Dunno. I guess I won't. That's my turn.
It is now back up to the sand spider, and upon seeing both of its legs, like the parts of its front legs damaged off, it starts to reconsider, and so it starts quickly burrowing away into the ground. It goes about 20 feet deep. Whenever you want to make an attack on it as it does this.
I'll do it. I'll use the bolt.
Alright, roll to hit.
Okay. Like, oh no, you don't. You're not getting away that easily. Oh, hold up. That went flying. And that's... Hold up. That's an 18.
That hits.
Nice. Now to roll for damage. 6.
Alright. It's pretty heavily wounded at this point, but it's now burrowed away. Any of you want to make another attack at it, or just let it run away to lick its wounds?
I'm gonna let it leave.
Anyone else?
Kapari is satisfied that she got a good hit.
I want to hit.
Wait, O'Malley, what did you say?
Honestly, I can do nothing. Everything I have is pretty weak right now. I'd probably throw another firebolt at it.
Also, Parma, I don't know how you're going to hit him. You don't have any ranged attacks. It's already
Oh, right.
it's already dug itself 20 feet away. So you guys are just going to leave it to let it run away?
Mm-hmm.
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
You guys have
Yeah.
fun. You guys have fun. TF2 win music. Da, 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 da.
Nice.
You guys most of you are pretty tired from that fight. Some of
No,
you
wait, I got
took
a good victory music. The Super Mario RPG victory music.
On. I think the child desires something, so I'll be right back. Or
as you guys are catching your breath from that fight, Olimar then at that point notices something. Wait, where's Evelyn? He turns to look at Kupari and Parma. She was with you two. Where is she?
I having not gotten the slightest clue. She disappeared. We looked away for a bit, and then when we looked back, gone.
I'm pretty sure she ran away.
He looks down at the hole again. Could have taken her.
Well, easy come, easy go. Might as well keep going.
We have to help her.
I'm in.
Why do we have to help her?
We can't just leave her to die.
Why not?
At that point, he's gonna punch you.
You're gonna hurt your hand. I'm just saying, you're gonna hurt your fucking hand.
Does a 18 hit?
No. Bronze skin is very good armor.
How do the rest of you react? You guys want to go help her, or want to just keep moving?
Yeah, Kupari is interested in helping.
Parma is going to help.
She is a part of our group, so let's go get her.
How is she a part? Does any of you guys know her? Like, actually know her, or are we just gonna go for some stranger?
Mibrith does kind of know her because Mibrith used to be a guard before they were locked up. Not a guard, but she used to work with them. And
She
Olimar
is
definitely knows
my
her.
friend. So, O'Malley, you can stay here if you want. You can go do what you want, but those of us who are going to help, we're going to go help.
But we just fought off a giant ass spider. Okay?
At that point, Pandora, who was hiding, is just like, hey guys, how'd it go? Oh wow, like, you guys took a pretty big beating. I think it's time we skedaddle down the mountain, huh?
Look, I get she's a friend, and that's all great and good and all that, but the truth of the matter is this. We have a pretty good sized party now. But that sand spider gave us quite a wallop.
Dimfa speaks up. I hate to tell you this, Ola, lad. I like her, and I like you, but you and I both know those sand spiders. They pack quite a wallop, and who knows how many others are down there.
Exactly my point. We just got our ass handed to us by one. Those creatures aren't solidarity creatures. And that was a female. The males are a lot smaller.
You don't know its gender.
I'm just going by basic spider analogy.
Fair point.
He doesn't know anything about that, but he does know about spiders, and that is one thing he does know about spiders. I'm not sure if it's...
I once spent a night with a spider queen! Was it just a barrel?
No, he did. He's also spent a night with the Spider King as well. He was very small compared to the female.
So how did you avoid getting eaten? Who says I didn't?
She didn't eat me because I was cute. And I was too bony.
And I tasted too much like alcohol, so I got thrown up.
Nah.
So, okay, Dimva and O'Malley are against. Olimar is going in. Kupari, Parma, and Mibrith are going to help. Pandora's out too. She's not going to go in. Barry steps forward. Right, why not?
Because you can feckin' die?
But at least going after a giant spider gives you some excitement. The guard Drake is looking between O'Malley and Parma.
I'm not trying to be a coward here. I'm just saying we haven't even licked our wounds yet. We're lucky that thing got scared.
Exactly. We're stronger than it. And I immediately head into the hole.
Olimar already, jumped down. Parma, you gonna go in? You're gonna try to get guard Drake to follow you?
I think at this point, Parma is probably reconsidering because they don't want to leave the guard Drake and O'Malley behind.
I mean, you could say. I mean, there's also the option of convincing it to go with you into the cave. O'Malley would be the only one staying behind, but I mean, it's up to you. However you want to do it.
I think I'm not going to jump in the cave. I'm in the thing. I'm just.
They can get... O'Malley's thinking it from an analytical perspective. I mean, he did serve time a long time ago. And his strategist is talking, and it's like, look, man, we pretty much got our asses handed to us. We're lucky that thing left. And now we're gonna go stir the hornet's nest again? We almost got freaking cut off from the exit. Those things are stronger in the cave. And how many of y'all can see in the dark, by the way?
Parma, did you jump down too?
Yeah, she followed everyone.
Those fucking kids are gonna get killed.
Barry's gonna go down too. what do you get? The rest of you are staying up. Do you want to give them a time frame to come back and then leave?
Elaborate.
I'd like if they don't come back within a certain time frame, we just go.
Chills, are you going down there to help look for the guard, or are you just going to stay? You can
Sure,
stay up.
why not? Sorry, I had to see what the cats were doing, and since Robbie was away, I had to feed the cats. So don't know what the discussion is, but sure, I'll do it.
Well, okay.
Oh my god, so it's just me. I am the only sane person
No,
here.
Parma, the dwarf, and Pandora stayed up. I mean, it's up to you guys. Are you guys going to give them a time frame to come back, or do you guys want to just continue on?
Let's wait on them, just to play it safe.
What? Why are we gonna wait on them? At all? They signed their death words the moment they went into the damn cave, without actually fully well knowing what the hell is down there.
Also, not to mention, you guys lasses, you guys were locked up with them. Like, aren't you like pals with them?
Who's Evelyn?
What?
Huh?
Wait, Welly, what'd you say?
He's like, who's Evelyn? Like, he doesn't even know who you guys are talking about. Like, it's
No.
confused.
The dwarf was asking you, since you were kinda locked up and found with Barry, Kupari, and Chilzer, who went down. She's asking you and Parma, aren't they your friends?
Hilzar? And who's the other guy?
Barry and Kupari.
Oh. I haven't ever seen those fucking people in my whole life. I just woke up with them. I assumed one of them I probably pissed off and slept with.
Right, so Parma, you're gonna give them the time frame.
It's funny.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. Parma has to set that time frame because O'Malley is going to leave them. You are his only concern.
All right, Parma, how long are you gonna give them to come back?
I'm gonna give them maybe
3 to 4
4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours actually. Just straight up 4 hours.
All right.
Oh, fuck. That is too long. And by that time, that thing's children will come up for the rest of us. And there were a lot of holes.
I get it. There's a lot of stuff going on, but it's sometimes best to wait on them. You never know if they could actually
get us killed too.
There may be
Even
loot
then, you know.
down there.
I thought you already
There may be
left.
loot down there.
Alright, well, if we're going to be stuck playing here, who wants to play cards?
I'm good, thank you.
I was going to say, Parma, do you want to work on concentration, meditation, perhaps? Help your spell work?
Trying to get that collar off your neck?
Or try to get that thing off your neck?
I still don't know what this thing is even doing on my neck, but I think for now, I just want to meditate.
It's the magic zone. Sure.
Alright, well, we're going to cut away from all of you, and we're going to go to Tate and Zartol. You both have reached Adderport. I couldn't find a map to download, but this is a map of how Adderport looks.
Oh, thank God, dry land. As much as I like being on the water, I can get away from you people for a moment.
Yeah, seeing the same faces for God knows how long is about as fun as watching paint dry.
All right, well, let's go find the troublemakers and get into trouble ourselves.
Yeah, the places are numbered and everything. Which place do you guys want to visit first?
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab the first dock worker I see and then let them know what we're doing and where we should go.
All right, you stop a dock worker. And okay, what do you ask him?
Stop and be like, all right, so as you can tell, we just landed. We're here looking for a group of people. Pulls out lists so I make sure I get their names correctly. Shows first in the list. So, where would be the best place in this town to start looking?
That's a good question. This place is pretty bustling. From all over come around. We don't. We mostly keep to ourselves. We mostly keep to ourselves in the town. We don't venture out into the woods. But I could point out certain places for you, like there's a couple taverns. There's a general store, a botanist, butcher, smithy, tanner, barber. Good trades like wherever you want to start. There's a collected message station.
Zartol, my good friend, I don't know about you, but I do believe it's time for both of us to at least bathe.
At least what?
Yeah,
Bathe.
thinking of sweat and seawater.
I heard bank. Like, what the fuck are you gonna bank for?
Thinking of sweat and seawater is the best odor to walk around in.
So, tavern it is, then we'll keep looking.
All right. So you're going to an inn or a tavern?
Well, if there's a tavern that is also an inn, we're going there. Otherwise, just an inn first, then tavern later. No
There
point
is
walking
there is a inn and tavern that he points you both to. You guys arrive. It is called the Emerald Worms Tavern.
See, these people like their dragons. Gross. I'm gonna go up to the bar, the front desk, whatever, the person who runs the place, and ask them for a room with a bath, how much it's going to be to draw hot water so that we could bathe, and then how much for the room for the night and food.
When you first arrive, you see that it's a female human. She looks you both up and down. I guess first time.
In this place, yes. What gave it away? The fact I'm a hippo?
That and the smell. If you want a room, how long do you plan to stay?
Just until we find what we're looking for.
That's not. I need a number.
3 days.
All right, that'll be 3 gold.
I'm going to hand them 5 and let them know we need hot water and strong booze.
All right, coming up. You both are directed to. You guys going to share a room or one room each?
Share a room's fine. No sense in wasting extra money.
What about the bath?
That we'll do separate. I like them that much.
All right, I hope both of you packed your rubber duckies.
I am the rubber duck.
All right, you both enter the room. Like, what belongings did you bring with you off the ship?
I mean, my revolver.
Okay, wait, I'm also curious. Did anyone else get off the ship with you, or did you just take you and? Is it just going to be you and Central?
And our. I can never remember the female orc's name.
Amon, the quartermaster.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, I figured. Right, she's with you guys too.
Her and Zartol can share a bed.
Zartol, what do you say to that?
I don't really say anything. It's just I get directions to the room. I just beeline it. I'm like I ain't being part of this.
You're hiding your face and the orc, and you just give each other a cheeky grin.
Well, looks like you're up first for the bath. Get moving.
So you guys enter the room. So Zartol, you're calling dibs on the bath first.
Yeah, and I'm gonna make it a quick one. Just washing the essentials: chest, pits, crotch, ass. Just just
the,
what needs to be
the
cleaned
the boys downstairs.
and out of there.
All right. While you guys enter the room, what stuff did you bring with you? Like what equipment and stuff?
My armor, spear, and revolver. Everything else is on the ship.
I'm guessing Maman brought a couple supplies. She brought a blunderbuss and a hatchet and some food and some rations. In the background, like you guys just hear like Zartol scrub dub dubbing, but looks at you like, so what's the first place to? So that's what's our first step? I know there's somewhere in this continent. We've never really come here before, Captain.
Let's hope we get lucky and find somebody who's heard of some people that don't quite fit in, and they don't look at us first.
All right. After Zartol finishes, who goes in next?
I'm gonna let the orc bathe.
He gives Zartol a cheeky nudge with her elbow before she enters.
I have no comment. I'm just walking off and making sure all my stuff is good.
Right, she's out of the room. You two commence the role playing.
Well, that was a long, arduous trip. Let's hope to God we find them faster than it took us to get here.
Yeah, and hopefully people have seen them, so we're not just looking around hoping to find them.
I have the sneaking suspicion we're not going to be that lucky. However, since you're clean, feel free to go downstairs and pretend to people.
Pretend to people.
What's peopling?
You do what the humans do: drink, eat, ask questions, attempt to not die.
Flirt with a barmaid.
So act like I'm not on the ship. Got it.
That, yes.
Alright, Zartol, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna leave most of my stuff there.
Mhm.
Like my hand axes, my javelins. I'll take my belt pouch and my great axe, and that's it. Like I don't want to go completely unarmed in case someone wants to have an issue.
Alright. Well, you head down to the inn. Not a lot of people there. And the ones that are there seem to, like, keep to themselves. There's no bar music.
Sad, but not every place is as festive.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so walking up to the bar, who am I looking at?
Again, it's a female human, just
Okay.
taking care of things. You guys have not really learned her name.
So I'll wave to get her attention.
How you
Hey,
how you gonna do that?
I'll be like, hey, excuse me, because
Yeah? What do you want?
being on the ship. Oh yeah, being on the ship, we don't use manners. It's just, hey, you, give me this. Here, I got to remember, not everyone's like that. So he's kind of fumbling, trying to remember his manners. Like, hey, excuse me, do you have anything to drink that's not rum or ale?
We got wine.
I've never had that. How's that taste?
Like bitter, like bitter fucking grapes, kid. Like, how have you not tried wine before?
We don't carry wine on the ship. It's water, rum, ale, or juice.
Well, it's bitter grape. It's bitter grape juice. That's the best way to describe it.
Uh, well, it can't hurt to try.
So you're gonna order a
Never
bottle of
been
wine.
here. Yeah, I'll order some wine and I'll just be like, is there like a daily special or something for food?
We got fried. We got grilled fish, some stew,
I'll try some of
maybe
the
even a
stew.
couple fried oysters.
I'll try some of the stew, please.
All right. In total, the wine, a glass of wine, and the stew. That'll be 1 silver.
I'll hand her a gold piece because that's gold is all I have.
All right. And she gives you some change and pours you a cup of wine. Your stew will be out. After that, she like heads back behind the bar. Your stew will be out in about 20 minutes.
Thank you. I'll just sip on my wine.
As he's waiting, Tate, what are you up to?
Waiting for her to get out of the tub, cleaning myself up, and then going to join him.
I don't know why, but for some reason with Tate, I like to imagine when he wants to relax, he actually goes completely under the tub to just breathe underwater.
Oh yeah, definitely. Full body submerged.
All right, as you're submerged and you're thinking, your thoughts take you back to. Do you ever have thoughts about what went down during the war?
Oh, definitely. Some things are disturbing and best to stay remembered so that they don't happen again.
Do you want to focus on any of the memories?
That damn shark trying to steal my leg.
You also remember how that same shark also took the lives of some of your crewmates.
That too. And eventually, I will be going back at it. And this time, he will die.
Your thoughts also turn to the crew before the betrayal.
Yeah, I miss some of those people. That's another person on my list I need to kill when I catch back up with them. Mutiny will not be stood for, regardless of if they're alive or not. But yeah, I'm just gonna dry myself off, get some hopefully clean clothes on, and head downstairs for some food and drink.
All right. Well, as you make your way down, that's when Zartol. That's when you notice him. As you turn to look at him as he arrives, suddenly you are elbowed uh, by a human, and that causes you to spill your drink not on yourself but him.
I apologize for spilling my drink, but you might want to be careful walking around.
Yep. I think you can make up perfectly for that apology by buying us another round.
And now, sir, unless I've missed something, I do believe you bumped into him, causing him to spill his drink. So, would that not mean you should buy another round for him?
That doesn't look it. It doesn't look that way to me and my associate here. It If anything, I think your friend here was trying to make a fool out of us.
Because you're incompetent, unbalanced, and don't watch where you're going.
Tate, I believe these men are fools for assuming I care about adding color to their shirts.
Well, I mean, do they look human or do they look like something else?
They're both human.
Well, as experienced in travel and in the Navy, the humans are quick to anger, quick to defeat, quick to a lot of things.
And here I thought
Unfortunately,
orcs.
quit isn't one of them.
I thought orcs were quick to anger.
This doesn't concern anything with you, Gif. So just move right along and let this orc here pour us another drink.
But see, this orc belongs to my crew. And therefore, since you're trying to shiest my crew, it does concern me. So, human, move along. Otherwise, you and your friend are going to have a very, very bad day.
The other human chuckles. Just our luck. Soda wants to be a hero. Why don't you run along before you get hurt, rubber butt?
Nat 20 to hit the one who just spoke.
That's a direct hit. What are you gonna do?
He takes 20 points of damage from it being doubled.
You KO him right across the face, assumingly not only just breaking his jaw and knocking out a few teeth, but knocking him into a stool into the ground unconscious.
Oh, and look, he stumbled and fell. Do you wish to join him? Stools seem a bit unsafe.
I was about to say, upon seeing that, I'm gonna punch the other guy for good measure.
Yeah, okay, roll to hit.
That's a 21.
It's good thing you punched him because he was I was about to pull out a pistol. All right, that's a hit. So roll damage.
What does unarmed damage be? As I'm not proficient in it.
1 damage plus strength.
Yeah.
It's a what plus strength?
Just 1, straight 1 damage.
4 damage.
It knocks the guy back into the bar, but he's still standing, and he then is about to point his pistol at you.
Should we roll initiatives?
Not necessarily. I mean, it's 2 against 1.
All right. To punch his revolver and attempts to break it.
I think you mean grab the revolver.
No. I'm punching it.
Okay.
I'm punching the cylinder out of it.
He points his gun at you, Zartol. He's like, "You just made a big mistake. Your last mistake, boy." And all right, Tate, roll to punch the gun.
Say 21 meet or exceed his armor.
It exceeds.
Okay. So the revolver cylinder specifically is going to take 10 points of damage.
Okay.
See, I believe this revolver is treated as a small weapon. It can take 10 damage before it's considered disabled or jammed.
Okay, I'm gonna say as soon as you punched it, the shot ran off, but it missed Zartol, just zipping past his ear. What do you do next?
For my second attack, I'm going to say 22 against his armor class.
Okay.
I'm not dealing any damage. He needs to make either athletics or acrobatics check against me.
Okay, athletics or acrobatics. All right. Does he have disadvantage or anything, or no?
Nope. Just a regular roll.
Give me a sec.
Alright, roll my athletics check. Dice get back.
Alright, athletics, 3.
Okay, I rolled an 18 on athletics. So he is now grappled. And by grappled, I mean I am picking him up off the ground by his throat.
Get off of me, you big-nosed brute!
See, where we're from, when you draw a weapon on an unsuspecting person, we tend to throw you to the sharks. Which seems like a good idea at the moment, actually. Or you could apologize to my friend and continue breathing. Otherwise, you might find yourself having a little bit of trouble momentarily as I start to squeeze.
He's like struggling in your grip.
Gonna sit him down on the stool and be like, so, learn some manners, walk off, join your friend, or I take you to my ship, let this fine orc's female companion know what you did, and let her take care of you. She's much less nice than we are.
And at that moment, you hear like cracking, and you go both turn to see Mammon coming down the stairs, like moving her arms and her back, or twisting her neck.
Oh shit!
There she is.
Spoke too soon, Tate. Spoke too soon.
Oh, Mammon, this gentleman seems to have a problem with orcs.
Is that right? And like she cracks her fingers and like approaches him. What makes you and what exactly? And I pray he didn't say anything to a little green bean here.
Oh, he did. He bumped into him and then demanded that our green bean buy him a new drink.
I have a better idea. And with that, she picks him up by the back of his shirt and then punches open a barrel of ale and then shoves him into it.
Oh, that's one way to get a new drink.
And with that, as he's struggling in it, she picks up the barrel, sets it down, and kicks it out the door.
So I've always liked your style.
I try. At that moment, the bartender has returned with the stew, and she kind of witnessed the last few bits of it, and she's like, "You're gonna have to pay for that."
I'm just gonna give her 10 gold.
I got it, man. And she pulls out the 10 gold, and Mammon pulls out the 10 gold. Alright, after that, things have kind of settled down. Everyone has turned back to their drinks. Are you all like sitting at the bar now?
Yep. I'm gonna shove his friend out of the way that's unconscious.
Okay.
And then take his seat.
As you all like sit down and like Zartol, you finally get to try your stew.
Yeah, and maybe whatever's left.
What?
I said, yeah, and maybe probably whatever's left of my wine.
The broth of the stew has a very milky coconut kind of flavor.
Like a curry?
During the time you guys are sitting there, anything you guys want to discuss or talk about? Or
I'm going to ask the bartender about the other group on if they know anything, because if anyone in this town is going to, a bartender probably would.
Alright, how are you going to do that?
Just to explain to her why we're here. Just like, we were sent by a rather eccentric, I believe the word was used, elf, to bring in a group of, how did he describe them? Odd people. And so basically give her the rundown of the people we're looking for, and have you seen and or heard about these people?
She looks over the descriptions that you gave her. No, we haven't seen anyone like that in a while. Honestly, be thankful that the Dragonborn hasn't come to the town yet.
The Dragonborn?
Is it one of the descriptions here, a copper Dragonborn?
I take it you guys don't like Dragonborn here?
Well, not me per se, but let's just say the whole continent is kind of iffy with Dragonborns.
Well, it's unfortunate for that person. So you said in a while, but I noticed you did say you have seen them. It's just been a while.
Oh no, I haven't seen any of them. Like hardly.
Oh.
What I meant by no one in a while, I meant like no one new has come here in a while.
So who would be able to point me in that direction?
Well, it's tricky. Hardly anyone ever ventures out anymore. Because, well, considering how you all knew here, to put it bluntly, this whole continent has been in turmoil. The settlements and mining, the settlements, both regular and mining, have faced various attacks by kobolds, lizard folk, and dragonborn.
I like kobolds. They can be interesting people.
To you, maybe. As for, I mean, there's peace between some clans of some lizard folk, but even they are kind of teetering over the edge.
Well, I mean, it's lizard folk. They like to fight.
Not all of us. And at that, you all turn to see a robed figure approaching you all.
No. You all like to fight. It just depends on if it's physical, mental, or otherwise.
That seems kind of a. If you don't mind me saying, that's kind of a broad statement. Like the voice is coming from this figure is kind of feminine.
Well, I'm a broad figure, and therefore I make broad statements.
By broad figure, do you mean in terms of personality or your size? No offense intended.
Oh no, I am a hippo. Believe me, I'm a big guy. Kind of sucks when I'm hungry.
I heard gifts quite enjoy crushing watermelons as a dessert.
Only if it's cold. But yes, I do.
Well, if you don't mind me introducing myself, and the figure pulls the head back in, it's quite a young, beautiful-looking, bright bluish-green scaled lizard folk female. With a kind of she has a kind of mysticism about her.
Nope, magical. Don't like it. Put it away.
What do you mean?
No, I'm actually saying that in character. Looks magical. Don't like it. Put it away.
I haven't pulled anything out.
Lack of sense of humor on this continent. Making a note.
Well, my name is Sorelzi. I am part of the Twilight Walkers tribe, and I have a proposition for you that can not only help me, also it'll allow me to give you aid in finding what you're looking for. If you're interested.
It makes my life easier and can get me to where I need to be. Yes.
And are your companions fine with it?
They will be.
I like to say that you just give Zartol the side eye.
Basically.
Yeah, I'm mostly just eating my food.
Maman turns around. I might be interested, as long as it's fun. Well, my proposition, and before she can continue, the door to the bar flies open, and four hulking figures step in. One of them is holding a battle axe and points it at her, calling her cold sun. And that's where we're going to end. Well, thank you all so much. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode of Chapter 4. Apologies for this being a shorter one, but I found it good to end on a cliffhanger. But thank you all so much for tuning in. We hope you enjoyed tonight's episode. And until next time, you all have a good night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.